Hey everyone! For those of you who hadn't had a chance to see it, I wanted to jump in and make a quick video update for mine and Joanne's new office and give you guys a little tour so you can see where some stuff is. So if you remember from last month, the office space of the Foster and Volunteer Lounge was gutted and we were given new desks and new much needed storage spaces. And so this is kind of what it looks like. I am currently standing in the doorway, so there's the doorway there to the office space. You guys can see my desk is still on the left, Joanne's desk is still on the right, and all of that desk space should just be desk space and personal items. There shouldn't be any volunteer items that you guys need to get from the actual desk space. On Joanne's side of the room here, we do have a lot of Foster supplies. So in these nice new cabinets that we got, we have a lot of Foster supplies. So you guys can already see that there are some cat supplies up on the top there. We've got cat carriers and litter boxes. And then in the various doors and drawers over here, we do have some Foster supplies. But as volunteers, you guys don't need to get in here for anything. Of course, if you are a foster, be on the lookout for an email update from Joanne for the foster program. And then kind of on my part of the room here, I have my rabies clinic stuff up at the top. So if any of you guys help me out with the rabies clinics, we do have that stored there. And then the rest of this storage is foster supplies, because one of the biggest issues with our previous desk space, or office space rather, was that there wasn't enough storage for Joanne's program. And so a lot of this is, actually 99% of this is foster stuff. So again, stuff that you don't necessarily have to worry about. Over here next to the door, however, is a little mailbox station. So for future reference, if I do let you know that I left some paperwork for you or left something for you at the mailbox station, this is where that is, just on the inside of the door on the left-hand side as you enter in. All right, let's get into some updates super quickly about the actual lounge space for you guys. Some stuff has changed, not much though. I'm gonna start at the door and go ahead and go counterclockwise. I think that would be easiest. And we've got our couch. Of course, that has not changed. The couch is still there. Over here in this corner is kind of a donation catch-all up on the top there. So those are some donations that had been brought in, as well as some stuff that is being left for fosters to pick up. In this top drawer here, we do have some playgroup supplies. So if you guys are part of the playgroup team, or you are going to become part of the playgroup team, you will definitely care about that drawer. And down in this bottom drawer here is just some extra storage stuff for both the foster and volunteer programs. But this is just extra storage stuff of brand new supplies, so you guys don't need to go digging around in there. We'll open those and set those out when the time comes. And then foster leashes are still up on the little hangable tree here, for lack of a better term, up on the wall. Continuing to the left-hand side of the room, we have the cabinet where the bookshelf used to be. Up on the very top shelf is where you guys can put some of your personal items, such as keys, wallets, purses, change of clothes, change of shoes, anything that you guys might need can go up on that top shelf there. And then also, there we go, I've got that little bin there to, I don't know, put smaller things, wallets and keys, so that way they don't get knocked off the shelf easily or anything like that. They can just kind of stay hidden in that extra little box there. On the bottom shelf, we have event supplies, and then the two drawers that are kind of hard to see because Joanne's wagon is in the way. Those are also event supplies. So if you guys help me out with events, awesome. That is where the event supplies are. Up on the top here are just two decorative boxes. We haven't really figured out a use for these yet, but I figure if you guys have a donation for friends, or you have, let's say that you are a volunteer, but you're also a foster and you're leaving something for another foster or another volunteer, you could probably utilize those bins up at the top. And then, of course, the coat rack is still there, just to the right of this cupboard. So feel free to use that to store your personal items. That way you guys don't have to just be leaving them random places and remembering to pick them up later. Foster board and the mini fridge and the computer, nothing has really changed there. Underneath the desk, however, we did move that filing cabinet. There's currently nothing in there. We don't know what we're going to use that for, but it's just bonus storage space, and it fits perfectly underneath this table, so why not hang on to it? Clean laundry bin, the cork board, and all of the dog walking supplies are relatively the same. From top to bottom, we have our carabiners, photography stickers, dry erase markers, poop bags, martingale collars, leashes, harnesses, harness leashes, and then toys. Those should all be relatively the same, as well as most of these cabinets, but I'll go ahead and kind of go through it real quick. On the left-hand side, we should have our aprons. They are currently in the laundry. They're in the dryer, but aprons, of course, will go up there on the top. We have cat treats and the first aid kit kind of rounding out that top shelf. And then, of course, dog treats, both chewy and crunchy dog treats on that bottom shelf there. In this top drawer, we do have training supplies for when we get the dog training team back up and running. So we've got some clickers and some treat pouches in there. And then this bottom drawer, we have a bunch of grooming supplies, as well as towels. So if it is raining and you guys do need quick access to towels and there's no kennel attendant around, we do have towels in this grooming drawer. And that is the bottom drawer on the left-hand cabinet there. For the right-hand cabinet up on the top, we have put some enrichment items. So we have our food puzzles up at the very top, and then we have our slow feeder bowls on that second shelf there. Please feel free to talk to me about joining the enrichment team and going through training to be able to safely pass those out with another volunteer or kennel attendant. Top drawer, we have more food enrichment. So we have some Kong wobblers, some magic mushrooms, all kinds of extra food dispensing toys there. And then this bottom drawer is just miscellaneous right now. It's just nothing. It's got the extra couch cover and some extra like metal separators, but that's about it for that bottom drawer. That may or may not change, but that is what that is currently. So right now, everything kind of has a place. Like I said, that very kind of bottom drawer there, as well as this little filing cabinet and the little boxes, little decorative, fabric boxes up there, have not yet been assigned, but for the most part, everything now has a place. I hope you guys can access stuff easily. If there's something that you can't find, or if you think of something that needs a place that we hadn't thought of yet, definitely let me know. But I just wanted to jump on here real quick, make a quick video, which is now 8 minutes long, and show you guys where everything is. So we're super excited for this new space. I'm so excited that we were able to move the foster supplies in here and clean out that conference room. We're going to be cleaning out the behavior room so that we can have access to a lot more enrichment for the animals, stuff for you guys to do as volunteers, and I just cannot wait for all of this to come together with a nice big bow on the top of it. And yeah, thank you guys as always for everything you do, and take care.